Hello and welcome to Trojans Live. Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, and we've got Drake London here coming off 8 catches for 125 yards and one very large touchdown to come back and win it for the Trojans. And, Drake, we all had to pause because everyone else would have been losing their minds. I'm just wondering, is no celebration the new celebration? Because you played it awfully cool, and I don't think anyone was sure if you had the football because of the way you reacted.
To be honest, I didn't know what to do. It was one of those plays where it's just like I couldn't believe I made it myself. So I just stood there, saw all my guys running at me, and decided we got to celebrate together.
I felt bad for poor Pete Arbogast, our play-by-play guy, man. He was stuck there, Jordan. He didn't. We were just sitting there. What is it? Did he catch it? We can't tell. He's not happy. I don't know. That was a great moment. How did it feel like that for you guys to go in there? How much fun was it to steal that game from Arizona State? You saw on the sideline. They thought they had that one. What was it like to steal that one from them?
Oh, it was definitely fun, especially with the players talking back and forth. There's no fans, so you could really hear everything. It was really fun, but at the same time, I don't ever want to let a game get like that again.
Yeah. Did you see the ball the whole way? I mean, we've seen a bunch of photos and that back look. I mean, it almost looks like it went through a couple of guys. Did you have vision on the ball the whole way?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I didn't even see the guy behind me or who swatted the ball down, or at least tried to. I saw the ball whole way through, and once I felt it on my fingertips, I just squeezed it pretty much as hard as I could, and it stayed with me.
Drake, you watched that film, and you guys had a ton of yards. Keaton threw for a ton of yards. Yet the offense didn't really have the output, put the points on the board that you guys would hope. What were some of the corrections that you guys need to make to get those points on the board?
Just play at our tempo. Do what Coach Graham taught us. Don't really go out there and try doing your own thing. Do what you're taught. And ball security was a big thing too at the end. Like, that's your baby right there, so you need to take care of it.
Yeah, obviously there were some ball security issues throughout the game. The ball was on the field much more than you guys would like. Do you chalk it up to rust a little bit? I mean, how hard is it to mimic the physicality of an actual game? It seemed like some of those were first game stuff after a long off season.
It's kind of hard to tell, but in the game, when you're running the ball and you're fighting for yards, especially in the areas that we fumbled the ball in, everybody's trying to fight for that more yardage or even just to get the ball across the plane. So you can't really mimic that in practice, but we just need to clean it up. That's pretty much it.
Looks like, Drake, you've trying to take your game to the next level as far as physicality. It looks like every time you got the ball, you were looking for some yak yards after. You made some big plays. What's the secret to you putting that physicality into the game?
Just believe in myself and understanding what I have, and just going out there and trying to be fearless. Don't let anybody tell you different.
What was the belief like on the sideline? What were the conversations as it got late and it wasn't looking good?
You'll actually be surprised. There wasn't any bickering back and forth. Everybody was pretty calm and understanding of what we needed to do in order to pull this game out. And it was really cool to see that. And today the coaches reiterated that how composed we were and understanding of the situation.
Everybody wants to be that last play guy. Like, hey, I'm the guy who wants to make the play at the end. What's it like to go out there and actually be that guy? And is that the guy you want to be on this team moving forward?
Like you said, everybody wants to be that guy, and I feel that people on our team, and especially the receivers, the running backs, they all have the talent. I mean, Amra, TV, they all have the talent. Steven, to go out there and do that. So it's really pick your poison.
It's crazy just looking at your numbers. Something happened in the middle of the season last year. I mean, really, nothing was going on through about 6 games, and now you've gone 6 consecutive games with a touchdown catch. What flipped for you?
That Washington State game, or not Washington State, Washington game. And it was the same situation that we were kind of in with Arizona, how Fink threw me the ball in the corner of the end zone. It was up for grabs, and I just couldn't complete it. But I made sure that this game, Arizona State, that I would complete it.
Yeah, that was a great moment last year. You kind of turned it around. What do you see? I know it's early in the week, Drake, but I'm sure you guys haven't watched too much film yet. But what do you know about Arizona and the challenges going against their defensive backs?
We haven't watched film on them yet, but I do know that they have a new defensive coordinator. So we will be watching a little bit of old film on that and seeing what they are or what we're hoping they do. And to be honest, whoever they put in front of us, I feel like we have a good chance of doing what we do.
You have a nice Zoom setup going on. You've got a London sign over one shoulder. You've got looks like a high school jersey on the other one. I'm wondering, so that looks like the high school hoops jersey. I'm wondering did you play any hoops during the break, or was it, hey, I know the next season's going to be football season, so I'm all football. How did you handle it during that long layoff?
That little quarantining era was practicing for football a lot, trying to get bigger and stronger, but at the same time trying to have some fun, because it's always good to go work different movements and stuff like that on the court. But I knew that it was football season and it was time to go forward with that.
All right, next big play. I need you to take that celebration to the next level, bud. I know that was kind of cool. That was kind of swaggy, but let's step it up so we can know. I want to know. I want to know it was a touchdown.
I got you.
Well, he seems to score one every game, so Drake will have plenty of chances, hopefully, coming up again this Saturday. Thank you, Drake London, and a heck of a catch. Congratulations on that.